You're watching the Home and Backyard Cookbook, sponsored by Shores Sisters. It's our favorite complete recipe collection filled with mouth-watering homemade dishes featuring breads, breakfasts, appetizers, lunch dinners, and desserts. Get out your measuring cups, mixer, and chopping board. The Home and Backyard Cookbook begins right now. Welcome aboard to Cooper's Seafood House, a truly unique dining experience. Let's head inside to the galley. Whether you're not eating meat for Lent or you just love fish, the place to be is right here at Cooper's Seafood in Scranton. I'm here with the man, the legend, Mark Cooper, the executive chef, and I can't wait to see what you're going to prepare.
Well, we're going to do a little dish called Parker House Scrod, and it was made famous by the hotel in Boston called the Parker House, which is no longer there, unfortunately. There's actually no fish in the ocean that swims that's called a scrod. What it is baby or small fillets of either haddock or cod or pollock, small white fish.
Let's get to work.
Okay, right here, see the different colors?
Yes.
Okay, this is kind of pinkish.
Yes.
This is haddock.
Okay.
And this is cod. See how white that is? It's more white. They're both mild fish, but they do have a slightly distinct flavor to them. So these are small fillets.
Great. They're beautiful fillets.
What we're going to do with that is make a little marinade for it.
All right.
And what we're going to do is add some milk. And to that we add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, some olive oil, 2 teaspoons of paprika, a little bit of kosher salt, some black pepper, and that is about it.
Okay.
And we're going to mix that up a little. It's basically oyster stew without the oysters.
Ooh.
Almost.
Nice.
Now to that mixture, we are going to add our fillets, and we're going to soak those for about 2 hours. We have crushed up some Townhouse or Ritz crackers, any type of buttery, soft cracker.
So that's the key. Not saltines, you want the buttery flavor.
You could use the other ones, but they don't give you as much flavor. This
Yeah.
works better, much better. So I've buttered this pan here.
Mm-hmm.
I've thrown a little butter in there. Actually, what I've done is I melted a little bit of butter beforehand, kind of rubbed it in there, cooked it until it turned a little bit brown.
Brown, yeah.
Brown butter. It adds a little nut flavor.
Yeah, I like that.
always
Okay.
like that. So we've been soaking these fillets for at least 2 hours, and that's the minimum. You really should do these 2 hours. You can get away with just putting them in there and doing it immediately. You don't quite get the flavor then. So it's better.
You want to
that
do it
way.
right.
So what we do then, I'm going to put that in here. And now we're going to roll this.
Give it a nice coating.
Nice coating on there. That's the key to is just making sure that you've soaked this long enough so that it picks up all those nice flavors.
Great. I love all of the different things that you could do with fish.
Oh,
you know
God,
what I mean?
You
could just eat it so plain, or you could just do so much with it.
Absolutely. It's just wonderful. It really is.
What do you think the biggest mistake is that people make with fish? When
They
they're
overcook
making
it.
fish? Overcooking?
Overcook the fish, number one. I think people are afraid of it too. I don't know.
I do too.
and
I think they're
don't
like
know
weirded out. Oh my God, if it's not cooked enough, what's
Yeah.
going to happen?
The thing
But-
is, I mean, just think of all the sushi places around. right?
Exactly.
Everybody's eating raw fish.
Exactly.
And it's not hard to do. Like I said, it takes so little time to cook, and there's such a myriad way of preparing it. You can bake it, cook it, fry it, boil it, steam it,
Grill
poach
it.
it,
Love it
grill
grilled
it,
too, right?
Eat it raw, however you like. Next, what we're going to do, Jackie, is we're going to put a little bit of melted butter on top of each one.
Ooh, nice.
This is my own addition, using the brown butter because I think it makes it taste better. We actually have a little champagne here, but you can use any white wine.
I like that.
Just
We're
a
always for
little-
champagne.
Yeah. One's always ready. Not on the fish, but between it, so it gives it a little flavor when it's cooking. Now we're going to pop this in a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes, that's it.
That's quick.
Doesn't take long, does it?
Okay.
No.
Well, Chef, thank you for preparing this. It's a lovely dish.
Thank you, Jackie.
I'm sure so many people want to try it. And we actually want to talk a little bit about Cooper's Seafood because not only is the food fantastic, but it's truly an experience when you dine here, right? Tell us about it.
It's like walking through a museum.
It is.
We keep adding and adding and adding on stuff. It started in 1948. My dad came down here, didn't know too much about the business, but started it with his brothers, and it's been going great guns ever since. We've been raised in it. I mean, we've had all the celebrities around here, and we've all had different careers, but we're all here in the business. located at 701 North Washington Avenue in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Excellent. And check them out on social media as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Well, thanks, Jackie. Thanks for being here.
Welcome to Shore Sisters on the Golden Mile in Towanda. Whether you're craving a cozy cafe experience or looking for the freshest local produce and meats, we've got it all. Explore our 4 greenhouses bursting with vibrant blooms and greenery, perfect for adding life to your home or garden. And don't forget to treat yourself to our made-from-scratch baked goods, guaranteed to satisfy any sweet tooth. Visit us online at shoresisters.com or call 570-265-0333 to learn more. Shore Sisters, your one-stop destination for delicious food, local goods, and unforgettable experiences.
Here at Buddy Clark's in Dunmore, you can find the Celtic tradition of friendship, food, and a fine drink. Well, I'd like everyone to meet Allison Mayer here at Buddy Clark's Tavern, and you're going to be cooking up something new for us. So this is kind of like a sneak peek of what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So what are we preparing today?
Today we're going to be preparing a hot honey sandwich that is served on French toast with an apple pie filling on top.
That sounds divine. All right, so let's get started, Allison. What do we do first?
Okay, first we're going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter.
All right.
And a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Now this is actually, it's going to be like part of a brunch menu, right?
Yeah. So we have a couple more things that are going to be on the menu, but this is going to be one of the more unique things that we have on there. So, all right. So we're going to take some diced apples here, and we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of sugar.
Right.
And then 3 tablespoons of water. And we're just going to mix that all together.
Cover everything evenly, right? Coat that up.
Yep. And then we're just going to dump it right into the pan.
All right.
And then we're just going to stir that together.
So you're not looking to like saute that. You're just kind of warming it up a bit?
Yeah, we're just trying to make the apples become soft and kind of lose that tartness.
Right.
So in a separate bowl, we're just going to add a tablespoon and a teaspoon of cornstarch. And then 2 tablespoons of water.
All right.
We're going to mix that up. Once that's mixed, we're just going to combine that.
So this is going to make the ooey gooey syrup,
Yeah,
right?
this will thicken it up and help caramelize that sugar and water mixture a little bit.
Okay.
And help all the flavors come together. So you're just going to let this simmer for about 8 to 10 minutes until it thickens up and until the apples become soft. It'll lose that tartness of the green apple. It'll take that bite away and make it a little sweeter. All right, so we're going to get the French toast ready.
Okay.
We're going to take 2 slices of the National Bakery Texas toast.
And National Bakery is a local bakery right in Scranton. So
Yeah.
locally sourced.
We're just going to dip that in there, get it nice and saturated. And
Okay.
throw it on the grill here.
Nice. That looks terrific.
Yeah. And then we're just going to let that cook up.
Yeah, that looks great. Now for the chicken, right?
Yeah, so we just have here a piece of chicken thigh. It's marinated in some buttermilk, some franks, and some seasoning.
All right.
And we're going to throw it in some seasoned flour here. And then I'm going to drop it in the fryer. All right, so we're just going to drizzle this with some hot honey. We use Mike's hot honey. So now we're just going to add the apple pie filling here right on top. What's really nice about the apple pie filling is it offsets the spiciness of the chicken and the hot honey that's drizzled on top. And there you have it, our chicken and French toast dish.
Well, this looks so good. I mean, we just have to dig in, don't we?
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
let's give it a shot here. It looks fabulous. Oh my God. The French toast, and then you get that little bit of sweet and that little bit of hot and that chicken.
Yeah.
It's so juicy. This is delicious.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit more about Buddy Clark's and what you have to offer?
So Buddy Clark's is a traditional Dunmore bar. We have a modern twist, so we have a great bar, great food. The bar constantly has new specials, whether it's on tap or the martinis that we have. During the summer, we do an orange crush. which is like a huge seller. And then usually during the winter, we find that like the espresso martini is popular. We are starting brunch on Sundays, so we're gonna have dishes like the chicken and French toast and our version of a hash, and then our regular food, such as like we're known for the smash burger and our Cooper cheese sauce. That's a huge hit around here too. So.
And I understand there's going to be a phenomenal burrito.
Yeah, so it's a shrimp fried rice burrito that should be on the menu in the upcoming days. It's going to be very good. It's going to have onions, peppers, green onion, shrimp, all that good stuff. So we're excited.
Now I know folks are going to want to stop by, so why don't you give everybody the address of Buddy Clark's?
So we're located at 1604 Clay Ave in Dunmore.
Yes.
And then you can also find us at buddyclarkstavern.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
So you always know what's going on here at Buddy Clark's, so you can check that out before you come. You can see what the specials are and all that good stuff.
Yep, we post every day, new specials, everything. We like to keep our followers updated.
I love it. Well, I can't thank you enough for having us here today. We had such a great time. Phenomenal dish, and we were very excited to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome. We're here in downtown Waymart, and we found a great place to dine. It's called the Mustard Seed Cafe. They have a very unique food philosophy. It's farm, fresh, and local. We're going to go inside, check out the menu, and see how it gets from farm to table. I'm here with Lori Peterson and Ron Perry, the owners of the Mustard Seed, and you have a really unique philosophy here, don't you?
We do. Our focus here is doing a farm-to-table cafe, working very closely with the local farmers right here in our community to provide the freshest quality food that is out there.
This is the way food is supposed to be eaten.
And that's how we
And then
cook
there's
here.
this food, and then there's the unhealthy food.
And that's the big thing, is that you're going to taste the difference, you're going to see the difference.
Not only is the food fresh and it's cooked really well with the best ingredients, the presentation is fabulous.
And I have to give that to my staff. They're artists when it comes to preparing the food. They just know exactly what to put together, not just for taste, because we eat with our eyes also. It has to be appealing to the eye as well as to the taste.
Yep.
And they can just take anything and make it look beautiful.
The other thing is that everyone here on your staff believes in this.
Oh, absolutely. We all have the same passion. I have studied not just culinary, but also nutrition. My chef, Derek, is a nutritionist. Our server is studying for her master's in holistic nutrition. I'm
Excellent.
a naturopathic nutrition consultant. So we all have the passion to not just give you the food, but to help you understand the importance of whole food.
Well, right now we're going to head into the kitchen, and we're going to prepare something like this looks like a nice breakfast dish,
It
lunch
is
dish.
our Wayne County omelet. Everything on that plate, okay, maybe the apple is not, but everything else on that plate is sourced 100% Wayne County local. The eggs, the vegetables inside the omelet, the bread, Beach Lake Bakery, our greens, we sprout our own sprouts here, so
Wow.
everything is 100% Wayne County.
Delicious. Well, you should
We
be
take
proud.
pride in that.
I was just going to say you should be proud. Well, let's head back and let's get cooking.
Okay.
All right. I'm in the kitchen here with Derek, and Derek, you're going to make something really yummy for us, right?
Yeah, we're gonna call it a Wayne County omelet. All these ingredients are gonna be mostly sourced within 15 miles of this cafe here.
Wow, you can't beat that for fresh, right?
Cannot.
All right, where do we start?
Well, I'll show you the vegetables before I peel and
Okay.
chop them. We have a couple of vegetables from the Ant Hill Farm. It's a kohlrabi. It's actually half cabbage, half turnip. The kohlrabi's got some tough skin on it there, so we kind of forego the peeler
Right.
and just kind of use our knife, cut around. Daikon radish, and they're not too spicy either, like most radishes. celery root, or celeriac, it's called.
All right. Beautiful. You know what's really neat about this? That you get all these gorgeous colors from nature.
It's from Old School Farm. Is a Joan rutabaga.
Nice. Beautiful.
And also from the Anthill Farm are these 3 beets, golden beet, bull's blood, and a chayuga.
Nice.
I'm just gonna saute these vegetables here. We got all the colors.
Beautiful. All right, Derek, what's next?
Well, we're gonna crack the eggs for the omelets. I just want to show you some of the eggs we get here. I could probably literally throw these eggs at the farm that we get them from down the street. It's called Green Acres Farms.
You can't get any fresher than that.
You really can't.
I mean, seriously.
So, yeah, crack a few
All
eggs.
right.
You see there's 2 double yolker.
Neat.
It's good luck.
Next egg. So how many eggs?
Another
Look at
double.
another double. Ding, 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 the
Lucked
jackpot.
So yeah, usually I would do 2 eggs, but
Okay.
you know, now it's 4, so somebody lucks out.
Yeah.
Just mix it up a little bit. We're gonna heat up our pan here. A little egg to the bottom of the pan.
Alrighty. There's our beautiful egg.
And then before
good.
it's all the way cooked, I like to add my sauteed vegetables from
Beautiful
before.
vegetables.
This is some organic spinach from the Anthill Farm. Just came out of their hot tunnel.
Wow.
And then
That
to top it
farm-fresh
off-
spinach.
Our homemade farm cheese, made from milk of Hardler Farms.
Nice.
All right, we're just gonna fold the omelet.
Looks gorgeous, Derek. Absolutely gorgeous.
There we go.
We have our omelet. Well, Derek, it's my favorite time, the time that I get to taste.
There we go.
I want to make sure I get everything in there. All the veggies and the cheese and the omelet. Mmm. Oh my God.
Delicious.
It is so good. All those vegetables are so delicious. It is filled with awesomeness.
And those farmers make it really easy on us, I'll tell you.
Good stuff. Thank you so much for having us today. We really appreciate
You're
it.
very welcome. Glad you enjoyed it.
Great. Thanks. Cookies are the perfect dessert or snack, and Lenora's cookies are very special because they are filled with love and goodness. We're going to meet Lenora and see how she prepares her special treats. Lenora, your cookies are magnificent.
Thank you so much.
Honestly,
I'm so glad you
I've
like
never
them.
seen cookies like this before. So, and we're gonna show everybody why, because the way they are filled, they're just bigger than life. So what are we
That's
going to
our
make
goal.
today? Yes, exactly.
Today we're going to make colossal chocolate chip cookies, and the first thing that we're going to start with is butter, of course.
All right.
Because all good things are made with butter.
That is the truth.
Okay, so we have our butter here.
So you make how many different kinds of cookies?
We have over 30 flavors that we
Wow.
rotate throughout the year.
Oh my gosh.
And then we also have about 10 specialty cookies that we have during the fall season and during the winter season. First thing we're going to get is half a cup of light brown sugar. Do you want to do it?
All right, sure.
Okay.
A half a cup. Is this measured for a half a cup here?
Yep, if you just firmly pack it in. There you go.
Okay, is that good?
Perfect.
All
Yep,
right.
great. Okay, next we're gonna get our white sugar or granulated sugar. Okay, thank you. It's heavy, right?
Yes, it is. get a good
Get
workout.
a good workout, yep. I know the feeling.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay, and then we're gonna lock it down. And we're gonna just do it on stir right now, and we just stir it consistently. You don't want to do it too fast because then if you whip the butter, it's gonna actually make flatter cookies. So
Oh, okay.
you don't want to over mix it.
Right. Oh, it's looking really nice now.
Yeah, now it's getting really combined. So I'm just gonna stop it for a second, and I'm gonna scrape it off just to make sure we get it really good in there. I love this spatula. So the next thing that we're gonna add is a teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can use vanilla extract or you can use vanilla bean extract.
Oh, nice.
Vanilla bean extract is actually a little bit more potent, so you don't need as much.
I see.
So we're just gonna do 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna do my best not to
Terrific.
spill.
Beautiful.
Okay. And then we're gonna add our egg. And again, I like to keep my egg cold. I don't bring it down to room temperature.
All right. You have 1 egg.
So we got 1 egg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll leave that there. And we're gonna mix it up a little bit. And now we're gonna pour it in. And now we're gonna turn it on. Again, we're just gonna keep it on low speed And you don't want to overmix it.
It's creamy, but not super, super creamy. So that's kind of the consistency there.
Next thing that we're gonna add is we are gonna add our flour, and I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. So I like to scoop it out, put it in, and then
And then we're gonna mix in between.
turn it on, exactly. Keeps it from getting everywhere.
Right.
You
Good
don't want to
idea.
have a flour party while you're baking.
All right, we're almost done, right?
Almost done. Last thing that we're gonna do is we are gonna add the milk chocolate chips and the white chocolate chips.
All right.
And because these are colossal chocolate chip cookies, I like to mix in white chocolate and milk chocolate wafers.
Ooh.
And it'll come to a little bit more than half a
Ooh,
cup.
colossal.
There we go. There we go, and we go until they're just combined.
Nice.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure them.
All right.
And we're gonna pick up a good amount. It's up to you if you wanna measure them. I like to make sure I'm getting a certain amount so that everything's really equal.
Right.
So that's why I'm measuring them. Oh, look at that, perfect.
Perfect.
Same thing, and we're just gonna keep doing that until we run out of dough. Okay, so you're gonna put them in the oven at 350 degrees for 12 to 14 minutes, or until they're lightly golden brown.
They look fabulous. Okay. So
right.
now what do we do here?
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna drizzle them. We have white chocolate and milk chocolate. And we're just gonna drizzle them really lightly.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
These look fabulous. And
you.
I'm going to taste one now.
You're very lucky you got one right out of the oven. I think it's the freshest one that
Look at
anyone's
that.
gotten yet.
And the chocolate's still nice and warm.
Thank you.
A big chunk of chocolate.
The wafer.
These are fabulous.
Thank you.
They're so chewy too, which is great. Tell us some of the really crazy flavors that you have.
Everything from cherry cordials, Rocky Road, s'mores,
Banana Foster?
Banana Foster, epic peanut butter. We have a lemon blueberry crumb. We have a crumb cake.
You can also do some special events for folks, right? For bridal showers.
We do.
Do baby reveal?
Those are always really special because we can either fill all the cookies or we can fill one, and then everybody will try them at the same time, and then whoever finds it gets to shout out who or what the couple is having. So it's really exciting.
And if you want to buy the cookies, you can actually, in person, they sell them at Basins.
Yep, on East Mahoning Street in Danville. So you can buy them individually there, or you can go on our website at lenorascookies.com. You can find us on Facebook, and you can find us on Instagram. We are there, we're posting lots of pictures, and it's always a really fun experience.
It sure is, and you definitely won't be sorry because these are to die for. I love them. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you having us and making these great cookies for us.
Thank you so much for coming.
We'll see you next time on the Home and Backyard Cookbook.